And I think we're gonna make some smalls for our booths. So this is the first one I have out. It's just a tag, a Tim Holtz tag. I've got it painted white. And let's dig in here. Yeah, I think this is the one we're gonna start with. And of course, I don't have the first thing that I need. So maybe we'll do a different one instead. Good grief. Okay. So, psych, we're gonna start with this bunny that I have also painted white. So, we've got a bunny, and I have been wanting to play with this paper here. So this is one of Roy Cycled's new spring designs. So I want to cover it. I'm just gonna decoupage the whole thing with this. And like I said, obviously I've painted it white because we always want, not always, but most of the time, we want a light color underneath our decoupage so that our design will pop and look real nice. Okay, put that out of the way. Oh, good. And there's what I was needing for my next project. So I knew if I ignored it, it would show up. So, okay. I am gonna decoupage this on here. So this one should be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. All right. All right. And of course, never mind, I found it. I didn't get out the most easy and basic things. I spent an hour and a half prepping for this and then didn't get out the most basic things that I needed. Well, they're out, they're everywhere, but okay. Is this the direction I want this paper? Let's see how that's gonna play. Oh, that'd be cute with that flower up there on his ear. And then he's gonna have, his neck is right here. Just trying to see where the flowers will lay out, if it really makes much difference at all. It probably really doesn't, that I can tell. I think I'm gonna put a bow on him, so I think that's gonna go about there-ish. I don't know, I think I'm overthinking it. Hey, Carla Hune. Hey, Angela. Hey, Julie. All right. I don't think it's gonna make a whole lot of difference. I'm just kind of fudging with it a little bit to see if I see anything that would make a difference. I love the big flowers. That would be my favorite part of here. So the more flowers I could get on here, the better for me, I guess. All right, we're just gonna go with that. And I see Royce has been spritzing her paper on top, I think, so we're gonna try that. I'm nervous as heck to do that because I feel like I'm gonna just, yeah, when I've tried that before, I seem to just rip my paper that much easier. So we're gonna see how this works for me, but it works beautifully for her, so. And I'm using Pentart's Decoupage Varnish and Glue. It's my decoupage medium. And I really should make a clean line and see where that's gonna go. Oh, that's going pretty good. Okay. Pretty good. Let's pull it back. Pick up about where we left off. Hey, Michelle. Oops, I got quite a bit on here. I didn't need to get all that. And I want that to meet up with the other glue, but I don't want there to be a big gloppy line across there, or it will show through and not be super attractive. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I got it all wet or not, but by golly, I think that worked like a charm. Okay. And I think I'll go ahead and seal that right now real quick too. And then we might dry it a little bit, set it aside, and start on the next project. And then we'll come back to this and sand off the excess, or probably finish drying it first, but I'm hoping this will be really cute on here. I've had this design or this little project in my head for a while, so I've been hoping it will turn out pretty cute. And I think we just got restocked on this paper today. We were pretty low. So I hated to do the project until I had.
You did not get that paper.
Huh. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, Courtney just said we did not get this paper. Doggone it. Okay, I need to order this paper. So we are still pretty low. Oops. Okay, yeah, well, scratch that. If you need it, you better grab it quick. Okay. Doggone it. Thought I knew what I was talking about for once, but I should have known better. Okay. I'm gonna dry it just a little bit and set it aside. Hello, Patricia. This does not feel very hot. This one might be going kaput. Oh, there we go. I don't know how it got turned down. Hello, Rebecca. Okay, we'll set that one aside and we'll go on to a different project. So, for now, we'll set that aside to dry. And we'll go back to the tag that I had started. Okay, just a tag. I've painted it white. That is picket fence, I do believe. And we're gonna try some Crackle medium on here. Haven't done that in a while. Just the one step. So we've got it painted white. And this one just goes between the layers of paint. This is the easy one. I'm just gonna put it on here. Ooh, remind me to get my enforcer out, because I have plenty of those because I've forgotten to put them on so many. Just trying to get every part of it covered.
What is that?
This is Crackle medium, just the one component. Okay, we're all covered. I know I got some dripping down the side there. We don't need to put it on the side, but I guess I'm just trying to clean it up. Okay. I was gonna set this aside to let it dry some, but I think it's gonna be easier if I just dry it here than me trying to move it and getting my fingerprints in it. And that's not what we want. Not the look we're going for today. So we're gonna dry it. And then I think we're gonna use Fusion's French eggshell over that and see what that looks like. Hey, Lisa. Okay, I think I lied. I've dried that enough that I'm gonna set it aside to dry. We're gonna go on to another project. Courtney's gonna kill me. She's like, you really wanna do that many projects? I'm like, I kinda do. I feel like I've been lacking on here. I tell you, Facebook's been irritating me, so it's just been taking up way too much of my time. Okay, so the other project, okay. Let's do, what was I gonna do on this one though? Okay, I have this. I think I'm just gonna do some transfers on here. So this is just a little 8-inch square board. I don't know what color, I think that's cathedral taupe and white. We might just leave that. And then we're gonna do Crackle with a stamp this time. I'm gonna use some brown and we're just gonna randomly put some of that on here and see what that looks like. So we'll be doing 2 different crackles today. This one is way easier because it's just a stamp. I like it. I'm actually gonna re-ink. I was thinking we might be able to get more out of that, but. And I know I'm gonna be putting stuff at the bottom of that, so I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about getting down to the bottom of that. Okay. I guess I didn't have to do the whole thing.
That brown?
Yes. Hope I didn't shift that too much. Okay. I feel like I got that too perfect on that side. Okay. I feel like that was enough to break it up. Yeah, and we could just do like little random stuff would have been good for maybe not even this project, but, or we could have just randomly done it here and there. And we could also do that on another project too, but that should be covered by our flowers. But now I think that's a little darker than I wanted. Now that's perfect. I shouldn't have pressed so hard over here. So let's take a little bit of, let me dry it a little bit though. Oh, and this stamp, it does come with 2 stamps. This is the other one on there, is a kind of a damask looking stamp. So let's, I think I'm just gonna take a little bit of cathedral taupe and hope that's close. Because I'm thinking that was cathedral taupe and a white that I put on there earlier, but I just want to fade this back a little bit. So I want very little paint on here, like the driest of dry brushing. because I don't want that to be too distracting from the rest of our transfers and stuff. So like I said, if I hadn't pressed, if I'd have been more dainty with it, it would have, I wouldn't have to do this step. But it's all good. Just wanting to fade it back just a little. So if you ever get a background that's a little bolder than you want, I'm actually going to mix a little white in with that cathedral taupe. And just take a little dry brushing on there and brush it back a little bit. That's what I do anyway. Until you get it knocked back as much as you want. Okay, and I just wanted a little bit in the background. I just don't, you know, like a plain background. So that was all I was going for, was just a little something, something in the background. Kind of hold that up in case you can't tell the crackle on there. So that's what we're working with. And let's see where my, that is wet, transfers are that I had out for this. Warm in here. I think they're under my paintbrushes. Okay. Let's see. Well, I had kind of, yeah, I went back and forth on a few things. So anyway, I guess we'll go with this one, but now that doesn't look like enough. If I center that, I feel like I need more stuff on it, but I'll use that. And I want to use these really cute, oh shoot, am I gonna have room for all that? Is that gonna look right all together? Well, I'm starting to rethink this. Fine, dang it. Because I think I was putting this on that tag before, and then I changed my mind on the tag. Oh well, let's just make it work. You can do something different on yours. Could put the wording on there, but, or the carrot. Got the caution, cutest cottontails ahead. That was something I was going to use on there too. Now I'm not liking this layout. Like I said, I think I had it meant for the tag. Is that right? Oh, I forgot that's got stuff on it. but I think that's too wide for the tag, so, okay. Well, I do have that bunny there we could do and put him in the grass. We're gonna do that. We're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna use these flowers at the bottom. Love the crackle from the stamp. I think it turned out cute. It's a heck of a lot easier, which the other crackle we're using is super easy too, but okay. So we'll rub that on. Sorry, my shoes are squeaking on the chair. Just now realizing it. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Trying to break in some new tennis shoes. Okay, I know I didn't get it all touched, but okay, that is so stinking cute. I love these little daisies or whatever they are. Again, don't know my flowers. But just gonna burnish it down with my polishing pad. Okay. And then I hate to cover any of these up, but cover them up I must. I'll probably offset him, and then I think I'll use the wording up there. Which, like I said before, this is really cute for books too. Oh yeah, that's cute. Be cute if that bow would fit on there, but I don't know. Do we dare try putting that bow on that bunny? I wonder if that carrot would look like just, it probably would look ridiculous sticking out of there. We're gonna try that bow on there. You like that bunny with the grass? The mole bunny? We're gonna try it. I don't know. What's the worst that could happen, right? We'll have to scrape it off. I don't know if that will stick at all. I need something tiny to, I don't know if I have a popsicle stick handy. Oh my gosh. Now I want, oh my gosh, now I want a whole thing full of these little bows to put on all my bunnies. I think it turned out adorable. Isn't that cute? So cute. I wish there's a way to make these flowers come up over the transfer, but we can't, so. Okay, let's put the lettering on. Okay. I really need to, oops, part of my P wasn't on there. Okay. Super cute. Let's seal it before we put our bunny on. A lot of times I forget to do that. And when I forget to do that, my options are I can go around it with the sealer. I mean, I can go over the bunny with the sealer too. It wouldn't hurt anything. Or I'll use a spray sealer. But yeah, I'd rather do it the right way. Well, not that, you know, not a big deal either way, but sorry, the box kept falling further away from me. Good grief. I don't know if I cleaned this one out very good. Okay. Just gonna seal it with some Fusion Tough Coat in matte. And later, I will drill some holes and put some twine in those corners so it can hang. Or you could just leave it like it is and put it in an easel. But yeah, I think I'll make it so where it can hang. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue on my bunny. And like I said, I'll drill the holes later and put the twine in it later. I did one of these the other day that has the twine in it and stuff. I think, yeah, I know I've posted pictures. I don't know if the video has made it onto Facebook yet. I might have just edited that video. Oh, you know what? I never even thought about it. I didn't know if I'd be able to go live today because it is so stinking windy here. And that usually wreaks havoc with our internet, so probably shouldn't have said anything. But and you could center this if you like, but I just like that tall flower there.
Heavy body gel.
Yep. Yep, I just used heavy body gel to glue that on there. Just getting a little bit of the excess off. And that will be all we can do with it. Like I said, I'll come back later and drill holes and put some twine in there to hang it with. So there's just a little quick, easy sign. And let's go back to one of these. Let's do the Crackle one. Or what's gonna be Crackle. Back to the tag. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for it. So that has been painted white, and that has Crackle medium on it, which is just the one step that goes in between the layers, and then between the layers of paint. And then we're gonna put another layer of paint on, and this is Fusion's French Eggshell. And it will start happening pretty quickly. Okay. Oops, I didn't get way up there. So that's how quickly it happens. I haven't even dried it yet. Now I'll dry it and it'll finish cracking a little bit more. Okay, so I think that's adorable. I love the French eggshell over the white. I think that'll be perfect for Easter. And let's, okay, we're gonna do this. I broke it picking it up, which is really not gonna hurt anything. I could just throw it away. I have another perfectly good one, but I wanna go ahead and use it. So I've got Hop, I've got a bunny. I think I want to go ahead and do the bunny real quick. I want to do it with just a little bit of this stuff, liquid acrylic paint. Just a little drop there. And a little spritz of water. It's probably more water than I needed. I'm just gonna go ahead and paint the whole thing brown, I think. And that was burnt sienna. And then I actually want it darker than that, so I'm gonna try to get some full strength out. So I definitely got too much water on that. There we go, that's better. I could have done another black one actually. It's really dark, almost gray. Charcoal was the last bunny, but we'll stick to brown for this one. I'm not gonna go super detail on him at all because he's just gonna be a little fella. And anybody here, if you wouldn't mind telling me what you want to see me do next, I would love for you to chime in. Not saying I'll do it, but and it's not like I don't have a million trillion ideas, but I'd like to hear what you would like to see. I'd like to do a filing cabinet. Somebody sent me a picture of one that was really cute that lights me up. You know, sometimes people send me pictures. I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. And I was like, doesn't really light me up. You know, as a creative person, you kind of really, for me anyway, I kind of have to be excited about it that's why I don't do customs, because I just can't. Which reminds me, a lady called me a couple days ago wanting me to do a custom for her. And that was the day I broke a tooth and went to the wrong town to pick up groceries. And yeah, I have not remembered to get back to her. So anyway, let's paint that, or dry that. Set that aside. And I would love some white gesso. Do you think I can find any? Somewhere in here. Nope. Well, I've got black gesso, but I don't think I want that. Well, I might have to resort to plan B. Hadn't got this far. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is heavy gesso white. Unfortunately, I've already tinted it with paint, so it's no longer white. It's more of a taupe color, but we're gonna work with it. It'll be fine, right? So I'm going to, I think I'm just gonna stipple it on the hop, and I think I'll go ahead and put it on here too. I don't know. I want these, actually, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these yet. I don't need that on the back. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do want this primer grippiness for whatever I decide to do next. I don't know if the, you know what, I'm gonna try it. Well, actually, the liquid acrylics would probably stick to this primer, but I don't know if they would stick to a, I mean, they stick to that, but that mold has some, you know, detail on it, which these don't. But we're gonna try it on one. These are just so slick. I just can't hardly believe that the liquid paints would stick very well, but we're gonna try it. Just so we know for future reference. I don't think you guys are saying a word. That's okay. You might be getting supper ready. It's all right. I enjoy talking to myself. I do it all the time. I'm quite good at it. Okay, let's see what else here. I'm gonna try to do just a plain letter with no primer on it. With, oh shoot, I did not need that much. Oh, and I thought that was green too, by the way. Well, interesting. I cannot believe that is pretty much staying on there. Oh, that is very interesting, which I'm going to turn it over and try the green, which is what I thought I grabbed. It's lovely that I just wasted all that, but maybe I'll get out some rabbits later and paint them. Yeah, I like that green. Makes me want to keep going. I know I've got some other floral molds that would be really, really pretty with this green on them, but I think we'll dry these and do this liquid green on there. I think it's avocado. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this again. It's kind of spotty. I missed some spots and it's kind of thin. Don't know how the gray is gonna, or green is gonna go over this taupe, but we're gonna find out. But I also love this gesso for the texture too, instead of it just being flat.
What green is that?
Avocado green. Courtney was asking me. I'm not just mumbling here. Okay, let's dry these. Okay, now I gotta decide what I want to do with this guy here, which I think it's gonna need gesso too, so let's just gesso it up. Even if I just decide to paint it white and do some glaze, brown glaze or something. I just don't know. Oh, why? Oh, green is not going to look so good with that now. I forgot we got French eggshell on there. So we might just be doing white on those letters. I forgot what we did. So we got that pretty French eggshell, which is like a vintage duck egg blue is what I would call it. And we could get super detailed and paint all these leaves and florals, but that is not who I am as a person, so at least not for this project. Okay, let's have a look-see at this. Let me get a clean paper towel, maybe. Or maybe not, because I don't see them. Okay, I'll lay that there. We're gonna have our bunny. We're gonna have Hop, which I think it's just gonna have to be white. It's gonna make the most sense to me, so I'm gonna paint that white. If I find a dainty little brush that I like. Don't be laughing at my pants. Oh, what do I care? Go ahead, laugh at my pants. Courtney already has. She's like, you're not gonna show your pants on live today, are you? I'm like, I'm gonna try not to. Phew, it's getting hot in here. Breaking a sweat. Phew, thank God that heat just went off. I have to get the fan out. Don't let me forget. I still need to get that enforcer out, that little circle thing that goes on there. Okay. Gonna take a couple coats. And this is Picket Fence again by Fusion. So it's a white, very white. I had a record out for us to do today also, but I am not going to do that one. By the time we get this done and we get back to the bunny over there, I think it's going to be enough. Might be too much. And I had also thought, well, you probably don't see it, or, I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but, oops, I got the wrong thing. I'm going to use a mold for the bow around its neck, but I thought about, yeah, you could use any kind of a bow on there, but I bought a bow maker, so I might try to make some different kind of bows sometime. I don't know if you guys follow my friend Donna from On a Whim, Wreaths, Decor, and More, I think is the full name of her business. But she was showing her haul. She went to 4 stores the other day. I think 5 Below and Hobby Lobby and Dollar General and Dollar Tree. I don't think she found anything at Dollar General maybe, but anyway, she found a cute, really cute, I call it like a boxwood looking bunny that was like 14, 16 inches tall. And it just had like a really basic bow around its neck. And of course, she's a wreath maker, so she can make a really, really pretty bow. That is not my forte. But anyway, she got me all excited watching her video when I should have been sleeping. I was watching this in bed. And anyway, when I had to go get my tooth fixed the other day, I treated myself by going into Hobby Lobby. Couldn't find them anywhere. I was like, all right, my Hobby Lobby just doesn't have them. They had them in a pot, a black pot, but they were like $99, but they were like 40% off of that. But it was still, I'm like, I'm not spending that. It's not that cute. But anyway, so then the nice little checkout boy asked if I found everything I was looking for. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And then I'm like, you know what? Actually, I didn't. I was looking for blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I just put 2 of those on somewhere and some end cap and up high. And I'm like, you really think I could find that from that description? I don't work here. So then he sent one of the girls there back to look for it. It took her a bit, but then she came back and said there was 2 of them. She found them. I'm like, oh, I'll take them both. So I did end up with them. They're still in the back of my car. Was that just yesterday? I guess that was just yesterday. Now we're having 60-mile-an-hour winds. I don't really want to go out and get them that bad, which I haven't had time to mess with them anyway. But, oh, and in the meantime, I had found some of those flocked bunnies that I just don't even think are that cute. Plus, I'm more into the neutrals. But anyway, I did get kind of a neutral pink one and a couple white ones. And so now that's going to force me to use this bow maker and see if I can make some bows out of it. And zhuzh up his little bow and put him in my decor. So one of these nights when I'm supposed to be relaxing with my husband and I'm actually working on the computer, I'll bring in some fabric and the bow maker and play with that. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think that's enough coverage. I lied. Okay, back to that little wreathy looking thing, which I believe is the name of that mold. I think it's Easter wreath, so. Okay, I think I'm just gonna paint it white also. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry. It just takes time. And this is picket fence, which is the brightest white, but it's also not. It actually takes more of this one to get the full coverage. There are, I don't know, a few of the colors from Fusion that take more to get the coverage, and this is one of them. This one and Fort York Red and Liberty Blue, and I can't remember which other ones, but those are at least 3 that I know of that just take a little bit, a little extra coats to get full coverage. But we've got, well, we've got a primer under it, so that should account for at least 1 coat. Now I gotta decide if I want to put some antiquing gel down in the cracks or just try to dry brush it. I always find dry brushing a lot easier. I think glaze has never been my best friend for whatever reason. Of course, I can try dry brushing. If the dry brushing doesn't work, then I could try glazing, but and like I said, I picked this up and broke it earlier. I could just pitch it, but it's still perfectly good. And I have another one already casted that I could use, but I just figured there's no reason not to use this one. It'll glue on there just fine. Okay. 5:44. I didn't know what time it even was. I'm not even sure what time I came on here. I know it took me way longer to prep than I expected. I always think, oh, I'll just hop on and go live real quick. And Courtney's like, Mom, I thought you were going live a long time ago. I was like, honey, I've been in here trying to get stuff ready for it. So it just always takes longer than you think. Like I said, this morning I got up, I thought I am going to go live twice on YouTube today. And then I had a snafu with Facebook that took all stinking morning. And I am so over Facebook, so don't look for me a whole lot on there. I have had it. They just don't play well with others. at least not this other. Yeah, I plan to, not saying I won't do a Facebook Live over there, but I want to put, you know, do most of my live videos here and keep them here. And I will, you know, show what we've done here and put the link to come back here because I don't need to do any more for Facebook than I have. That's all I'm going to say. Can you video you making a bow and review your bow maker? Too many bow makers to choose from. Well, I can try. But I honestly have no experience, so I wouldn't know if it's good or bad. I mean, I can just tell you, and like I said, if mine's still in the box, I'll talk more when I'm done drying. I've had people tell me they can't hear me when I'm drying, so yeah, I'll see what I think of it. Like I said, I've never used one, so I take that back. I have the tiny Bodabra. I tried it the other day, and it is tiny. So, it is so tiny. Yeah. What I was trying to do with it, it's too small. So, I would say, so far, I was not a fan of it for what I was trying to do, but yeah, I needed to have smaller, like small lace or something. I have the Easy, is it the Easy Bow Maker? I've had for years and years in a box, but could not find it. So now I have ordered the Bodabra. And it is here, been here for a while. Just haven't had time to do it. Hopefully one of these nights I'll get to sit down and play with it. Okay. What did we decide to do here? I think I'm going to try to just do a little dry brushing with this ratty brush. I don't have a good brown. You know what? What am I going to try? Well, heck. Sorry, I got dried paint on my fingers I'm picking out. I'm just going to try some of this brown. That's not really going to match anything, though. And I think the chocolate is too dark. And I don't really want to mix anything up to get me a perfect brown. We could try some Algonquin. It's not dark enough, but it doesn't mix well either. When you start mixing with it, it gets weird colored. So we're going to try some Algonquin on here. That might work. I think that picket fence is so stark white that it's making that Algonquin look darker than it really is. So I'm just taking the side of my brush across it, doing a little dry brushing. Okay, I like that. I'm okay with that. Okay. I guess that's how it goes together. Just gonna dirty it up a little bit more. Okay, I better get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. That's okay because you are very honest on the good and bad on products. I am very honest. To a fault sometimes. Okay. And you know that about me, Julie, don't you? Okay. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna put this on, put this little guy in the middle. We're gonna put our hop across the top. It's looking pretty plain, but I still need that reinforcer. Oh. It might be small. Is it the same one? I think it is. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just gonna use this brush and the Algonquin and go around and highlight the edges of these. Because they need a little something something for me. Do the H. And the O. Okay. That's all dirtied up. I think I'll paint this color. Thought about doing wax, but I think this is what I want instead. Today, anyway. Okay, let's dry those so we can put them on there. And I just put another coat on that. And I think that's probably good enough. Okay, so I think all we got to do is glue that on. Glue it all on, baby. I'm gonna use my heavy body gel. That is not heavy body gel. So that got awful wimpy. Okay. Heavy body gel. And then I'll probably put some ribbons through the top. If I had a really pretty brown and white striped ribbon, that would be gorgeous in there, I think. Let's put the hop up there so we know how much room I have. Never a fault, but sometimes you can make me smile at your honesty. Oh, you're quite welcome. Sometimes I cringe at my honesty. I mean, it just falls out of my mouth, and I think I get more honest with age. Sometimes I say it's my grandma coming out in me. Losing my filter. H, oops, don't need all that. You'd be amazed at the things I don't say. Believe it or not, I do hold some back, but not near enough some days. H, O, P, yeah, you know me. Okay, let's scooch them all over. It's a tight fit, but fit it does. Perform a little surgery, get that little bit of excess glue off. I mean, it will dry clear, but I don't know, if I see a bunch of excess, I just tend to take it off now. That'll be fine. And if you wanted to be real particular, which I never am, so I don't know why I'm doing it now. Well, and that is not straight. Let's see if that one is. Not particularly. Well, don't use those, but if you had something straight. Line up your letters with. Okay. Isn't this cute? Something I want to do one of these days with these is put, you know, I've got all these antique photos right now. Of course, none of these are going to fit because I wasn't planning on showing you, but I don't know. I want to do a project with a vintage photo in here, so we're going to do that one of these days, but actually this one cut down will probably fit, so anyway, that's probably why that was laying there. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and glue this baby on. About done with this, and we'll get back to our bunny, if anybody's still here. But fun. These are turning out so cute. I love my bunnies and Easter. Cute. Where did you get that little frame? We actually, Courtney, can you put a link for that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're still here or not. We have them in our shop. Ooh, fun thing, which I didn't know what it meant. It said when I had so many subscribers, I could link my store to Shopify. I'm like, well, what the heck's that mean? It's like we put our links in here all the time. What's the difference? Well, just finally figured out today that we have this little button now, I guess, under our videos, I think. It says shop. So that will take you directly to our website, which, you know, I think you probably, I don't know, might rather shop from a link, but I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. We actually have a shop button now here on YouTube. So it's pretty exciting once I finally figured out what it meant. I've got lots to learn about the YouTube yet. I think I need a little more underneath here. But yeah, I think that little shutter is so stinking cute. Oh, we got in some fun little other little things that'll probably go in the kit next month. Little frame type dealios. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. And I gotta get some of this glue off my fingers because everything's gonna stick to me. You are welcome. Patricia's here feeding her face, but she's here. I'm getting hungry. Julie says Carla and I are here. Okay. All right, this will conclude this one, I do believe. Other than I will find some ribbon. I'll have to do some, hopefully I can find some kind of ribbon to tie up there through that little hole up there. That's what I've always done in the past. I don't know if I have any that will look the greatest, but we'll see what I got. But that's what it looks like. Like I said, I'll add some ribbon up there yet, but I went to your site and my options were message or block. What? I'm gonna look for that when I watch your videos on YouTube. Huh. I went to your site. So you mean you hit the shop button? Yeah, I need more information, please. I don't like the sound of that. I don't. Courtney, I guess try to hit the shop button and see what you get. Huh? No, in YouTube. Okay, back to the bunny. I'm going to cut out the excess around it. We're going to try to figure this out. Catherine, click on the site link, not on her name. Oh, she says the link you posted for the shutters. Courtney said it went to the website. Is anybody else able to click that link for the shutters and see? I mean, I don't know. That doesn't... If it ain't one thing, it's another. But we need to know these things so we can try to fix them. Okay. If you click name, it gives that report block. I will check it out on YouTube. Yeah, we're on YouTube now. Don't click the yellow name. Yeah, you should click that blue highlighted, the blue highlighted link next to shutters. Let me know if you click that if you have a problem. Just if you were here earlier, we decoupaged this on here, and I'm just trying to get the excess off now, and then we're going to sand off what else is extra. So we did dry this some and let it air dry some, and I think it's pretty good. Okay. Mine's not blue, it's black. Oh, really? Huh. Not clicking the yellow, I'm clicking the link. Still happening. What the heck? Courtney, try putting the link again in. Is anybody else able to click on the link and see what happens for me, please? I mean, I guess it doesn't, I mean, if it's not working for her, it's not working.
It's not blue, it is black. I put it in twice.
Courtney says the link, it's blue on my screen, so Courtney says it's black on hers too. Oops. Mine's not blue, it's black. Huh. Not clicking the yellow, clicking the link. Courtney says she's put the link in twice now. I don't know how else to get it to you. We will have the links in the at the end when we get all done, but I mean, it'll still be the same link. That is bizarre. I mean, I guess you could go to the shop button, click on shop, go to the website and type in Shutter. But still, I mean, I would like to know why it's not working. And if it's not working for anybody else. Okay, it worked for Patricia. And Catherine's is white. What on earth? Okay, that is shaping up pretty nice. Okay, it's working for Julie too, so. Okay, my biggest tech solution is to restart your device and try again. Because I have no tech. No tech whatsoever. I mean, that's, if it doesn't work after trying that, then I'm out. I have no idea. But if it's working for 2 other people, then I don't want to say I hope it's on your end, but my gosh, I don't need any other technical issues today. I swear, I've been saying lately that technology is going to retire me. I'm just so exhausted by it all. I really, the whole, Facebook is wearing me out. I'm just about done with Facebook for reals. You're just going to find me over here in YouTube land. Okay. I think, okay, we already sealed that on top. Let's see, anything else going on? I'll try it when your live is over. If there's a problem still, I'll message you. Okay. Hey, Doris. Just click the link and your shop came up. Okay, good deal. Thank you guys for trying. Appreciate you. Okay. All right, so that's what it's looking like. I think it's super cute. Okay, and then we have the bow. And I thought about painting it I've got this new little color called unicorn hair. That's the weirdest name. It looks good on the edge of books. It's not really a gold, but it's kind of borders on that a little bit. And of course, I have way too many products out. I meant to keep it close. There it is. So it's kind of shimmery. We could use that. It almost looks kind of greenish. So I was going to use that, or you guys let me know if we want to use that unicorn hair, or I was going to use Conservatory, which would be that a greenish color in there. Or we could use Upper Canada, which is a lighter green yet. So one of the greens or the sparkly one. You guys got any preference? Ah, thank you, Catherine. What do you think? Ooh, 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 oh, oh, well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, at least I didn't do what my friend did one day. I don't know if you guys know Danielle from Bella the Barnes. She was shaking her paint up one day and it splattered in her face. So that was like last week. So then she's trying to wipe it off and it was just smearing worse, got in her eyebrows and her hair. And so she just went ahead and made it into a reel, and it's pretty hilarious. So I think we'll just go ahead with that green since I've spilled it everywhere and it's out. So, and you guys haven't answered me yet. So that's what we're going to do. But luckily we had already sealed this, so it's wiping right off of there. Hey, diddle diddle. We got lucky. Okay. Whew. By we, I mean me. Okay, let me try to paint that real quick. And I poured this really thin. You can see through it, but hey, it was already casted. I'm going to go with it. I don't know what we're going to think of that with our colors, but the colors of the paper anyway. And then we're going to have some kind of accent, whether it's a wax or a paint, to bring out the detail of this bow, because it is gorgeous. I stinking love this bow. Came out at Christmas time, but I have been using it on my bunnies. Well, I think I've used it on one other bunny. But, oh, it's so pretty. And I thought it would be way too big for this, and it is large for it, but I think that just gives it character. Oh, you said sparkly. It's too late. That is funny. We just keep going. Yep. And I was kind of leaning towards the sparkly too. I was hoping you guys would say that, but then I went and spilled it everywhere. So, and I'm still gonna have to wipe up some of that and get rid of it probably. I really don't think I need a second coat, but I hate to waste it. Okay, let's dry that. Okay, well, that's just a few spots I need to touch up. So I'm not sure what I want to hit this with to bring out the details. I love this green. That is Upper Canada. This is Fusion. Hi. Nothing.
I'll make you a bowl of cereal if it ain't much longer.
Hmm.
I can make you a bowl of cereal for supper.
Oh, that's awful sweet of you. we are making projects for booths. Just made 3. This is our 3rd project. And I spilled paint. And spilled it on my project, but luckily it wiped off. Okay. Let me clean that up, and we'll kind of place that on there, figure out what we want to highlight our details with.
How much more you need out of Courtney?
Nothing, I don't think. Does she need to go? Yeah, she can go.
Do you need anything from me?
I don't think so. You need to go too?
No.
Okay. Oh, I think Julie might have figured it out. Julie says, so if you tap on the link only, it does correctly, but if you click on the product name by accident, it wanted me to block or report. It wanted her to block or report me. So I think we just got to be careful and hit the link, not the yellow name. I'm guessing. Sounds like it. The bunny is adorable. I don't remember. I think this is something I used to carry in my shop, but it was such a pain to try to ship because it was too long, too tall. So I don't carry them anymore. So I'm assuming, I don't know if Courtney found any comparable on Amazon or if she put in a link for any kind of bunnies or not. And she has left, so I don't know if she put anything or not. I'm sure Amazon has something similar. I needed a little more medium there. Okay. And so, what do we think about the bow? Oh, shoot. Greg, can you hear me? No, I don't think he can, but I could hear me on the computer in the other room. Okay. Now we could do white, but I don't think white would look right. Pink. Could do another shade of green. I could do nothing, but I don't know. We could do a wax. We could do a goldish wax. Do we think we need to go around the edges of the bunny? I don't honestly think this one needs it. Chicken night? I don't think we're going tonight. Check further up in the feed. Okay. And when we get, well, I don't know how soon we'll get it done because Courtney just left, but eventually we will have all the links from this video in the description box, but yeah, I don't know how soon we'll have it in tonight. If I had a hot pink, I could put that on there, but I don't think I have a hot pink handy. So, oh, what's that? We're gonna try this. Oh, just so we can finish it up. Oh, now Carla says darker green. I say that. Do I have bayberry handy? I do. We'll try some bayberry on there real quick. I can find a smallish brush. Really, that small. Hopefully that. I don't know that I love this one, but we're gonna try this rough brush here. Okay. And again, we're going to try to do a little dry brushing. That is not a paper towel. Okay. Just picking up the deets. And I will try to take pictures of these yet tonight and probably post them on Facebook. Yeah, they will be on here too eventually. I don't know if I know how to get them on here yet. And I'm wondering if Courtney had an episode or something. That's why Greg was asking if she could go. Okay. And I could do more detail with a tinier brush and get in there, but I'll get that in water. Okay, I might just get a little more of the green. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around some of that a little bit more. Going in some of the deeper details to make it look a little more in-depthy. Give it a little more depth, I guess. You know, I'm so good with the technical terms. Okay, I think I'm gonna quit messing with it. As my hands don't quit. Patricia and Carla, I will let Greg know you said hi. He was gone before I saw you said something. Okay, I think we'll just glue it on. Okay. Hugs to Courtney. Is that Stella? Yes, the click clacking around in here. Yes, but I went below your highlighted name, but then there was a product name, then the underline link. So maybe, so make sure you are directly on the small underline link, which mine is tiny. Okay. Love the paper. It is really cute, isn't it? Oops. Okay, we're just gonna glue that on and I am donezo. If I didn't lose, oh, that is the wrong thing again. I got too many open containers. Yes, Stella is ready for me to go in the house, I do believe. She just kind of click clacks, patty whacks through here until she falls asleep in her pet bed in the warehouse next to me, and then freaks out when she wakes up and I'm not here. I don't do that to her very often because it's just kind of mean. She just freaks out if I'm not right here when she wakes up. And she's all over the house looking for me. Okay. Just clean it up a bit. Like I said, it will dry clear. That was heavy body gel that I used to glue it on with. And I think we're done. I'll show you all 3 of them again. Okay, so if you just want to do some smalls or smalls for your booth, there's a bunny. We'll just decoupage. I'd probably go with a thicker one than this, maybe. I don't know. He's just not super thick. I would rather have more of a substantial one, but anyway, that's how he turned out. And the other thing we did was this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to drill holes. I may not get this posted tonight. I'll have to drill holes and put twine in there to do the hanger. And that little bow, is that not the cutest thing? That was part of the transfer. Came in the transfer set, and those Easter transfers are limited edition as far as I know. I don't think we'll get those back in. They always say that they have, you know, they can order them back again if they, you know, if the demand was that great or whatever, but I don't know. I'm pretty low on them and there's no more in stock and I've not heard anything, but anyway, I just got a little excess glue. That was just a wild hair, haha, get it, to put that bow on there. So I love the way it turned out. And then the third one we did was just this little tag. So yeah, I gotta put a bow, or not bow, but I gotta put some ribbons in there if I can find some that match. And those are the 3 things we did tonight, or this afternoon, or whatever time it is. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Doris. Okay, I think that's everybody. Okay, I'm gonna hop on out of here and go see what's, well, it's gonna take me a little bit to put some lids on here. And then I'm gonna go see what's going on with the fam bam. And I will see you guys next time. And I'll take pictures when I get it all done. Bye. Oh, gotta put the glasses back on to see how to get out of here.